Hi, I'm Julie with Find Your Joy Crochet and Fiber Arts, and today we're going to snow dye some yarn. So I went outside and I filled my tub with a lot of snow. First, I pre-soaked my yarn. It's Hawthorne DK Weight by Knit Picks. This is an 80% superfine Highland wool, 20% polyamide. And I soaked it with a little bit of vinegar. And I'm going to use acid dye, all my fluorescent colors I have from Dharma Trading Company. And I'm going to try some toner black with this project just to see what I get. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle all the dye onto my yarn and let it sit there overnight. So here I am starting the very first color. I believe this was the fluorescent lemon yellow, and I just grabbed it straight out of the container and I sprinkled it on the dye. If I touched the snow at all, I went ahead and rinsed my gloves off. I did actually rinse my gloves in between touching all the dyes and made sure my gloves were dried very, very well. I did have a respirator mask on as well, so I wasn't breathing in any of the fine powders of the acid dyes. So the next color I went in with was radioactive here. And this is a really super cool lime green color. And I'm just sprinkling them. I'm doing a bit of overlap on the snow, so I didn't care if I had a little bit of blending or bleeding of the colors. And I'm just merely taking just different dips inside of the tub of acid dye, and I'm just, like I said, sprinkling it on. This is me doing the purple pop. That kind of orangey red color on there was the let's see, I think it's the orange safety. Fluorescent orange safety, fluorescent orange, something like that. Anyway, then I added purple pop on, which does break pink, as well as having a purple color. My final color, since Dharma does not carry a like fluorescent blue color, I went ahead with Dharma Frozen Blue, because that one is a really, really bright blue, and it adds that fluorescent color that you sort of want on the dye. So what I did then is I started sprinkling the toner black on the entire tub of dye and snow. And this is, I did pretty sparse at first. I did end up going a little bit heavier as I went through and added more and more on. I just wanted to see if I could get some sort of blend and if I actually could get a black color on my yarn. So you'll have to wait till the end of the video to see if that actually happened, or if we ended up with something more green. Here I am just sprinkling more of the black on there until I was satisfied with the color. And I had hoped that it would sink in and not just blend. I was hoping it would start to strike as it melted. That was my goal, at least, because I had never layered any sort of black onto the dye before, or any sort of black onto the colors before. There it is as it's kind of starting to melt. You can see it dripping down just a little bit in there, starting to soak down. That is about 40 minutes in right there. As you can see, it's melting a little bit more. And then there's the kind of the side of the tub. This is 2 hours in, and you can see the colors starting to hit the yarn. Pretty cool. So this is right before I had gone to bed. This is about 3 hours in, and you can see like the colors are kind of blending down a lot. This is next morning. I was so nervous I was going to have mud. I took it out, and lo and behold, my colors were beautiful. So what I then did is I put them in my steamer basket and just went ahead and stuck them straight in there. There's water on the bottom of the pan, and then I used my strainer basket, my steamer basket, and I steamed this yarn for 30 minutes in order to set that color, because with an acid dye, you do have to have heat to set the color. I love the technique so much. I did a second round with the acid dye and the snow. Same process, same colors. I am thrilled with this yarn. It was so much fun. I did let the yarn cool completely in the steamer baskets before I washed it and hung it to dry. I didn't quite get black, but oh my goodness, I love these colors. Here is my final product coming up. Oh, it's beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Julie with Find Your Joy Crochet and Fiber Arts. Find me on the web at findyourjoycrochet.com, and please don't forget to subscribe to this video. Thanks for watching.